Hi guys, it's Kevin from Goin Batty. We just got back from the Habitat for Humanity Restore in Dayton. This is a top-notch place. They take the items that they recover from the houses, the appliances, and they repurpose them and sell them back to people. We found a ceiling fan for $12. A guy named Dave, who is also one of our subscribers. Dave, you know who you are. It was great to meet you. He showed us around a little bit, but also we were able to find a $12 ceiling fan that I'm going to try to install. So let's see if I can do it. This is not a how-to video. This is a Kevin surprised he was able to do it video. I've done a few of these. Let's see if I can get this one done. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this off and try not to break it. Because since it's from the Restore, I don't know if the motor in it actually works. So we're going to hook it up and see if it works. But first things first, we got to take care of this. It's glass. You have to be careful with it. These things shatter all the time. They're very breaky. I know I could find them anywhere, but I don't want to go out and find them anywhere. Now I'm going to take these light bulbs out. We'll reuse them for something else. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to make sure that that is shut off at the circuit breaker because I don't want fried Kevin tonight, and I know you don't either. So here's a fun fact. I went through and I shut off the breakers that I thought went to this light. They were marked as this, and it's not that. Our electrical box downstairs isn't fully marked, so this is attached to something completely different. Good thing I checked, or I would have stuck something in there that I shouldn't have and electrocuted myself. Make sure that before you do this work, the power is off. All right, we're good. That power is off now. I can start my work. But I have to hurry because all the light is going to leave me because all I got is daylight left. So we're going to try to do this in a timely manner. These are finger tight. I don't even have to use a screwdriver on those. So that came off pretty easily if you look at it. See the white line and the black line? Up there, I marked those wires so I could tell which one was the white line and which one was the black line. This is an old house, so it has fabric coating on the wires, and if you play with it too much, it'll crumble off. So there's a plate right here I'm going to take off because it's from the old light, and I've got a new plate I want to put on, but I want to use these screws. The old screws I couldn't use, or the old screws I can reuse is what I meant to say. But I have to get them out of there first. Just took that off. Here's one of the reasons why I find these kinds of projects challenging. You see this little screw? This little screw needs a washer around it now to hold up the bracket. This bracket right here. And so what I need to do is I need to go and find a washer to fit that, a smaller washer. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's pretty close. But that's why I find these things challenging, because you have to go and you have to find these things. So I think every guy has one of these. It's a junk bucket, and I have one in my garage. And I keep everything in there. Washers, extra screws, any kind of gizmo, gadget kind of thing that I would need to do a project like this. Well, I didn't have any washers that were that size. That's a very small screw on the end of that. So I found this stuff. Here, let me see if I can show it to you. It's called metal tape, and it has a screw, a hole in it big enough to fit that screw. And so I'm going to use it as a washer, and I think it'll work really good. And yeah, that's what you do when you have a junk bucket. You kind of make it work. So the goal is to get this bracket hung up here. Let's see if I can do it. Well, there you go. The bracket's on there good and tight, and it's probably ready for step number 2, which is get that thing hung up there so we can start getting it wired. That should be fun. So we're going to take this and hang it just like so. That way we can begin the wiring process, which will be fun. That will be a good time. Look how far I got, and I haven't electrocuted myself yet. So I've gotten the positive set up, I've got the negative set up, I've got the ground set up, and now I've got the brackets screwed down. All I got to do is put the cover on and start adding the fan to it. And then we'll have a cool breeze for a hot winter's night. Maybe this will be more useful during the summer. We'll be ready for the summer. Yeah, so I get it. Oh, man, the lighting is really bad in here. I apologize, but I'm actually fixing the light that we have in here, and I've got all of the circuits off. So anyway, it's time to put the cover on. No, I got to put it over here. And it has these really handy hooks. So you just slip it over like this. You take that hook, put it over there, you take that hook, and then you spin it. Now hopefully your holes are lined up. You can put the other screws in to secure the cover. Time to put on the fan blades. These are actually really easy to put on. It's just simpler if you have a person helping you, which I do. Wave at the camera.
Hi.
There you go. Spin that around and get it in there. All right, so all we're waiting on right now is a light bulb. Heather went to go get one of those, and we should have that soon. But all of it, everything is attached and ready to go. I'm going to turn on the circuit and see if I can get this thing to run. Well, what do you think? It's running. Let's test the speeds. I always forget which one speeds it up and which one slows it down. I might have just turned it off. Oh, they have a little thing right here. It says a light on it. I should look at that. Oh, yeah. There you go. One fan, no waiting. $12. I'm a little bit handy around the house. I can save my family some money. It doesn't take much to take a little bit of time and learn some basic home repair. I would encourage you guys that one of the best things we ever did was we took some very basic training on how to do stuff like that. Basic electrical, basic plumbing. It saved us a lot of money as a homeowner. And in our situation, we need that right now. So here's our $12 lamp, our $12 fan that we got from the Habitat for Humanity Restore. The motor works on it. I'm waiting for a light bulb, and we'll show you that in just a second. It doesn't hurt to get a little bit familiar with basic electrical, basic plumbing, so that when a little project comes up, you can take care of it yourself. I'm not a professional. This is not a how-to video. I'm just sharing a part of our story and how we kind of make things happen when there's not a lot of money to make things happen. And so there's some great resources out there on how to train you how to do this stuff. But I found that the best training is the hands-on training. Someone actually walked me through how to do this, and I've remembered how to do it my entire life. And so it's not always clean, it's not always perfect, but this time it went pretty smooth, and I think they have another $12 one that I might go and get because Katie's room might be next. We'll see. But anyway, check out this, and we're going to get a light for it. All right, so we went from ceiling light to ceiling fan with light for $12 plus the cost of the light bulb. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good since most of these fans are brand new. They cost quite a bit of money. So I guess the real test is, does it work? I'll cue my assistant and we'll have a big drum roll.
Ta-da! Woohoo! It works. Hooray!
It works. So it's pretty simple. This one is for the fan. This one is for the light. And now we are in the cool breeze. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. More updates as we go.